The folks with whom we spoke in Buffalo say their recipe for reducing gun violence is 1 part police strategy, 1 part state laws, 1 part personal responsibility, and 1 part community groups. Was there anything you saw that they're doing in Buffalo that we're not doing here? Like Buffalo, we have people in Cincinnati who have poured their blood, sweat, and tears into reducing gun violence. Mitch Morris with the Phoenix program, Pastor Peterson Mingo with the God Squad, and Bishop Ennis Tate with the Peace Builders Network.
It makes them better themselves.
We showed them our reporting from Buffalo, where community groups create jobs, mentor teens, counsel families, and work with police to combat gun violence.
The program looks like the mirror of the old Serve outreach program, where we interacted with the youth on the streets, home visits, the whole 9 yards. Provided transportation for them to jobs, went with them to court for their probation hearings.
SERVE, the Cincinnati initiative to reduce violence. If we had a program so similar to this called SERVE, what happened to it?
Well, they decided to try other options.
Reverend Mingo says, like in Buffalo, SERVE was working, but he says city leaders did not give it enough time. Mitch Morris adds, or enough money.
The many things that if I look at that I see that's missing is folks that could do this work, that's credible messages in the community, not having a payroll where they could be out in the streets doing what they do.
In Buffalo, the community church groups are funded partially out of the city and police budgets, so those who are mentoring, counseling, and administering the programs get paid.
When it comes to money, our city has got to trust the community and not make it so that the city has to control it.
Bishop Tate is creating the Peace Builders Network, like the Peacemakers created by Pastor Giles in Buffalo, to bring all the anti-violence community groups under one roof, so they will not be competing with each other for funds.
There's no reason why we're still struggling for funding.
So what will fix it?
Trust. Our city is very conservative. What you'll find here is they took a risk. Our city will take a risk, but if it doesn't work in the first year, we tend to abandon whatever it is.
Those leaders thanking us for our reporting. Bishop Tate asked for the phone number for Buffalo's Pastor Giles. He wants to duplicate here what is working there. Kyle?
All right, David, we all agree something has to be done. And tomorrow, David is going to speak with 3 members of our state legislature about his findings there in Buffalo. Next week, his interview with Mayor Aftab Puraval, the city manager Cheryl Long, and police chief Teresa Thigi have so far declined to speak with David about his reporting from Buffalo and why Cincinnati has not been able to reduce its number of shooting victims over the past several years.
Sure, you could stop watching now, but let's be honest, you want to see more. So click some of those links, or better yet, go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you'll catch more content from Local 12.